Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. The time for talk is over as we are just mere moments away from the Super Bowl. Two teams now have a chance to prove they are the best. It's the Texans going up against the Giants. Now let's head down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for today's matchup.
Giants, Texans. Coming up on EA Sports, we welcome you to Santa Clara, California for today's game. And you've heard it so many times. You've just heard it all over again. It doesn't get any bigger than this. So if you're one of the players, how do you handle the bigness of a game like this?
Well, so many things right there in that question, Jim. One, the players, they're used to being on stage. They love the spotlight shined upon them. They've learned it from high school to college to now to the pros. But I'll say this about the Super Bowl. Here we are, Super Bowl 50. Look how far it's come since Super Bowl I. It's hard to believe it's that big. And for the players and coaches out there today, I'll just say this. I promise you, if this is the first time you've been in this game, it's going to live up to everything you ever dreamed about it being.
What's the word from down by the benches? Danielle Bellini has the latest.
Thanks, guys. Super Bowl 50 is a very special milestone for the NFL. Super Bowl I was played back in 1967 at the LA Coliseum. As you recall, the Green Bay Packers beat the Kansas City Chiefs on that day. But I'm sure neither of those teams could have imagined the Super Bowl growing to be as big as it is today, guys. That being said, we've got two teams out here who desperately want to make history by winning this Super Bowl tonight to ensure they're the ones that are remembered and that everyone is talking about 50 years from now. Back to you guys.
Danielle, thank you very much. Now we'll go to the field. And Josh Brown looks set now to kick it away. And with that kick, we're now 60 minutes away from crowning a champion. And the tackle is made right around the 26-yard line. At quarterback, he came into the league undrafted out of Michigan State. He's Brian Hoyer. Foster's lined up directly behind the quarterback here. The Texans snap it at the 26. Gains 18.
If you're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
The Texans come to the line with a bunch set. The Texans have it at the 44. Stiff arms to stay on his feet. Early in this game, Phil, and already on the other side of the midfield stripe.
Nice job by the offense here. Good play calling too, Jim. Mixing up the plays. The defense is off guard right now, and the offense is taking advantage of it.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. Foster takes it on the toss. Picks up 8 here.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
Second down following the run. They'll run it here. Can't find space, and this will be a loss of 1 on the play.
The Giants defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
Hoyer's alone in the backfield. Third down and 3. Hoyer's going to scramble. The defense gets a sack.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the third down, and of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
The Texans will set up. The 36 is the first down line. Toss to the outside. Got a big lane. The opening touchdown of the Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl is like no other game out there. It's so big. The tension is so much more than the other playoff games. And when you score first, that is a big, big deal. More than anything, it's a great relief to get that out of the way.
The Texans lined up now for the point after. Inside of the uprights. Foster's now back on the sidelines where he'll be watching his defense. He put up big numbers on that last drive, including over 70 yards rushing. Beckham is going to drop to a knee here, so this will come out to the 20. And leading the Giants onto the field is quarterback Eli Manning, a two-time Super Bowl winner, two-time Super Bowl MVP. The quarter is about to end. One more play first. First down at the 20. To the ground. Taken down at the 21. The first quarter comes to an end, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Giants still driving as the second quarter gets underway. That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's second down and 9. Shane Vereen lined up in the backfield. Vereen takes it on the toss. Tackle made by Clowney that time.
Good job of hurrying up and getting on that football and trying to get the play off. Don't use the timeout here. Good clock management. Snap that football.
And looking underneath, this will go incomplete. Another third down stop right there, and into the second quarter of play now. We really haven't seen this offense on track quite yet.
Yeah, let's give all the credit to the defense. I like how they're playing on the defensive side. The defensive coordinator's making good calls, and they are making it happen.
Short's got it now. And he is tackled at the 44.
Shorts is able to show off his talent on that punt return that time. What speed and quickness that allows him to break through some of that coverage and picks up good yards.
And Arian Foster heading back out to the field now for this next drive. And Phil, he's put this offense on his back here in the early stages and carried them to the lead.
Nothing like a running back having a great game, being physical. When we say all those things, we know what? We know the offensive line's having a good day too. That's why they're leading, and that's why this running back looks great.
Second down and 8. Takes it from the strong eye. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. The Texans want to count on the running game and have done so to this point. Foster's taking the ball, and he's leading this team on the field right now.
Boy, he sure is. And I give him a lot of credit, but I also say this. The offensive line, anytime you see a running game go this well, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line.
They'll run it off the toss. He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down.
I think as time has gone on, more and more coaches and teams, we see them going for it on fourth and short. But this decision, you're winning the game, fourth and short, you're near midfield. I don't think you go for it. Don't let the pressure of the fans or your players get into your mind. Punt the football away. That's the right decision.
It's a two tight end formation. They're going to run it on the toss. Taylor's there to make the tackle. The Texans call a timeout, their first. That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go. One more snap, and we'll head to halftime. First down at the 45. Heaving it down the field. A near interception that time by Rogers Cromartie. We've reached the intermission, and soon we'll be sending you to Larry Ridley, who's going to break down all the first half highlights as we send it to Orlando in a moment. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Thanks, Jim, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. Both teams are playing well enough to win so far. Each side has decided the run game may be the thing that brings them the Lombardi Trophy. So we'll see if that keeps up in the second half. All right, let's do this. Here's the first half highlights. Texans now later on the drive. It's Foster who gets into open space, and he caps off the 6-play drive with the score. Weatherford's back to punting away. Shorts is going to try for the return, and he'll be tackled at their own 44-yard line. Texans lined up at the 48. Foster's got it on the run. He takes off but only picks up 3 yards on the play. And with that, we'll head back now to San Francisco where Jim and Phil are on the call.
Okay, Larry, looking sharp back in that studio. Thank you for that. And now we're ready to get the third quarter underway as these teams take the field. Beckham is going to take a knee, so this will come out to the 20. The Giants offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different.
Intercepted. All the way home and all alone. Touchdown.
Well, when you study the offense and you know what they're going to do, you're able to make plays like that. You time the interception perfectly, you make the catch, and you take it all the way back for the score.
The Texans for the extra point. The point after is good. The Texans ready here for the kickoff. Harris going to test the coverage here. And he's going to be taken down well short of the 20. Let's mark him at the 15. The Texans, what did they tell us in our production meeting this week? Their defense was going to dominate this game. We saw it in the first half, and it continues here on to the second half.
Well, for once, the coaches were right. They said it. They expected their defense to play well. And, you know, it's been better than that. It's been borderline great.
Donnell with the reception. That's his first reception today.
The Giants did a good job there on first down. That pass picks up some good solid yards. Now second and short. Much easier to call those kind of plays.
Vereen, the lone setback this time. The Giants take it from the 23. Breaks free. Gains 15.
I like this. Show some patience. Don't try to get it all in one play. Pick up first downs and try to go down the field and score.
The Giants at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. The Giants take it from the 38. Picks up about 2.
Vereen's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8. Handoff by Manning. That's a gain of only a yard.
Jennings never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
3rd and 7 coming up. It's an empty backfield for Manning this time. The Giants snap it at the 41. Knocked down as he fires it. They're in punting formation. And no return as this goes for a touchback. The Texans have done a whale of a job taking their halftime lead and adding a whole lot more to it here in the 3rd quarter.
And they're just doing everything we saw them do in the first half. Just dominating the pace of play and just being more physical than the defense.
Drop back, shotgun formation. Great grab there, snags it with one hand. This should be the last play of the quarter. Hoyer's got it in the gun. And he comes down. No, the defender tips it out. The 3rd quarter comes to a close, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Texans are still in possession as we get this final quarter underway. 2nd and 10 coming up. Two tight ends on the field here. And here's the toss. Going to lose yards here. That's a timeout by the defense. The defense needed to slow this game down, so that may be a very useful timeout. Now they're ready to go. 3rd down on the way. Takes it from the gun. Looking at every option. It's caught by Garrett Graham. The defense stops the clock. That's his first reception today. Breaking huddle at the 35-yard line. Shotgun look here for Brian Hoyer. Hoyer's going to take it from the gun. Hoyer's taking off. Hoyer's taken down at the 25. Timeout called by the defensive unit. They come to the line of scrimmage. 1st down. Toss to the outside. Good gainer there by Foster.
Like we've seen all year long, there's a reason why this guy's the top rusher in the NFL. He does every single week. Finds ways to have gains like this. Big yards picked up on that play.
Here they come back to the line after picking up over 20 yards on that last play. Hoyer's run takes it across. It is a touchdown.
What a job by the offense. So little time left to drive down the field and score. That just ices the game. Nice job by the whole football team today, but especially on the offensive side.
The Texans with the PAT to come. Well, there's something you don't see every day. A point after that hits the upright but still goes through. Count the point. He's put the ball on the tee, and he's about to kick off. Beckham is going to test the coverage this time. He's brought to a halt. And a run back of about 20. The Texans have played some amazing opportunistic defense so far in this game. They've been physically dominant, looking virtually impenetrable, and still pitching a shutout.
You said it. They have been awesome on the defensive side, dominating physically, just doing everything they want and hustling to the football. When you do all these things, that's why you've given up no points.
That's his first reception today. Going to the hurry-up, no timeouts remaining. Going for the deep ball, and it falls incomplete. The Giants continue to try to look for answers in the passing game. Manning's been trying to battle through some tough spots, but he's been up and down today.
That's what you have to do as a quarterback. You said the appropriate word, battle. The quarterback, keep battling, stay with it, and hope you can turn things around.
The Giants have it at the 24. Down the field. And intercepted. Tackles made. What a horrible time to throw the interception. But hats off to the defense here, Phil. They come up with the stop, the play, the takeaway at just the right time.
Yeah, listen, I give the defense all the credit in a situation like this. You know, they took advantage of a quarterback who they knew was going to have to take a chance, and they were ready to pounce on him.
Toss to the outside. Taylor's there to take him down.
Well, this is not a surprise, Jim. This is what you do. You run the football, you play the clock. This is called managing the game, and it's all up to the head coach getting this done.
Second down and 9. Foster. Breaks out of the tackle.
This offense counts on this running back every single week, and he delivers. The top rusher in the NFL once again breaks tackles, makes a beautiful run, and picks up big yards. The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
First and goal. Warriors all the way home just in time. A late touchdown. Impressive showing today, and it's almost on the brink of running up the score and creating some bad blood. What do you think, Phil?
Who cares, man? Rub it in, baby. Rub it in. When you're on top and you're winning the game, I say go for it. Rub some salt in that wound and let them know how much it hurts.
And the point after is good. The Giants at this point just looking for something positive to go off, as they haven't been able to get anything going their way today. The score's 28-0. Harris is going to run this one out. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. The Texans defense with a statement performance here today, as they're going to win this game for the team.
Jim, watching this defense performance today reminds me of the Ravens of 2000 when they won that Super Bowl. How about Seattle in 2013? And, of course, maybe the greatest defense of all time in my eyes, the Bears of 1985.
For the first time ever, the Super Bowl has been won by the Houston Texans. The Lombardi Trophy is heading to the Bayou City of Houston. It's been just a remarkable season, and what a Super Bowl to finish it off.
Hey, you're right, Jim. A remarkable season to do all that hard work, to find a way to win the Super Bowl. You will go home and you will dream about this for the next 5 months.
Brotherhood will never be stronger than this moment. All the dreams coming out of youth. The emotion of it all, it's almost overwhelming. To realize a dream from the playgrounds, through all the practices, to one day have your hands on the Lombardi Trophy. And now that moment is realized. For the rest of your life, you'll be remembered as a Super Bowl champion.